What's up, guys? You know who it is. Marcus. I got another video, another episode of Rise and Grind, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, getting this fresh air. Them elements. You see that sun peeking up over there? Got the horizon going. Little rainbow-like thing. That horizon. Pro horizo. Pre-bound for the light. Y'all know what that means? Now, metaphysical folks will get it. Listen, man. Hey, I'm gonna jump right into this because I need to nip this shit in the bud right now. Right now. I had an interesting, very, very interesting conversation with a young man who's a very prominent athlete. Okay, and he has got himself involved in a very, very sticky situation. Okay, so he is involved with a he got himself involved with a female, and now they engaged in some sexual activity. They have they've been dating, been hanging out or whatever, but now that this young man is at a very, very prominent level of his life athletically, okay, he is moving on from the collegiate level very, very soon, and he will be, granted that all this shit pours over, he will be going pro. Okay, so I want to, this is going to be a message to my athletes, okay, to all my athletes, guys. I want you to understand something. There are situations that you as an athlete, you cannot pay, you just can't, you can't take part in. I'm sorry, it is not for you, no way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, so let me tell you why. Just because you're an athlete, things are going to come your way that you have never imagined. Opportunities are going to come your way that you have never imagined. Okay, women are going to come your way that you never thought will come your way. Okay, I know you're going to be focused and, oh, I'm not paying, I don't care nothing about that, and I'm all about playing ball, and I'm ready, I just got to get my money, and I'm focused on my money. I understand that. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, you're supposed to focus on the money, get yourself together, get you a business plan going, become one with yourself. You got your routines down, you got your physical routines down, you're working out, you got your meditation going, and you reading your books and the whole nine. You're working on bettering yourself. Okay, but when it comes to females, all right, there will be a time for that, and you'll know when it's the right time. Okay, you'll know when it's the right time. But while you're preparing to reach a pinnacle in your life, okay, if you don't already have a female by your side, okay, if you don't have a female by your side, don't take on any new females. And when I say new, if she hasn't been with you since you were in high school, right? If she hadn't been with you since you were in high school, maybe if she hadn't been with you ever since middle school, 6th, 7th grade, don't take on any new females. Okay, don't take on any new females, not while you're at the pinnacle of your athletic career. Okay, and this goes for you guys that are very, very well versed in business as well. Don't get involved with a bunch of female type shit when you are at the pinnacle. Okay, you're at the peak of your career and everything is about to unfold for you, and you want to take on new women. You have this urge to want to conquer women because you got the Rockstar Mentalities. That has to stop. There is no two ways about it. There's no way that I can sugarcoat that for you and make it smooth and make you understand and how important it is to stay away from rape charges, and how important it is to stay away from domestic violence. I don't know no other way to fucking tell you but to stay away from that shit. Okay? There's no other way to tell you. You can go and get all the psychological training, all the goddamn, you know, high level therapists and all that you want. But the bottom line is, when all that shit is spread out, done and over with, there's you. You are gonna have to be able to say, no, I'm sorry, babe, I can't do it. I'll catch up with you next time. Okay? All this getting females drunk and getting them high and all that kind of shit so they can twerk and, you know, you can take them back to the crib and smash and all that kind of shit. It's time out for that, man. You are at one of the most elite levels in your life. Okay? Not a lot of people have been there. Not a lot of people have been there. People want to get to where you are. They want that. Everybody. There's no man that I know of that wouldn't trade to be at his most athletic, elite level physically, you know, as opposed to what he's doing today. Even just for a day. Okay? So I want you to understand how valuable of a situation that you're dealing with. Okay? You're dealing with a very, very valuable situation, and that valuable situation is your life. It's your life. Nobody can tell you what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever it is, whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? But if you want to maintain the lifestyle that you're living, you want to maintain freedom, you want to maintain the elite level that you're operating on, you're going to have to do something different. Okay? So meeting chicks at the bar, getting them drunk, and taking them to your house, or you going to their house, all that type of shit, you can't do that anymore. That's not you. That's not you. Hell, I don't advise nobody to do that. But when you get yourself in a situation like that, she don't come home with you, y'all out with friends, and the drunk chick, she's all hanging all over you because she knows who you are. Come on, guys. You mean to tell me you go out with a group of friends, it's a new chick with you, or you're meeting somebody's cousin from out of town, right? Cousin come there, she get all drunk, she been hanging all over you the whole damn time, and they want you to take her ass home. No, man, to hell with all that. To hell with all that. No. She don't go home with you. You don't take her home, and you don't take her back to your house. No. Don't happen. Does not happen. Let's nip that in the bud right now. Now, enough with the sex stuff. Let's move on to the domestic violence. I want you to understand something. Now, I can't speak for women because I'm not a woman, but I've talked to a great deal of women. Okay, I've talked to a lot of them. I've talked to a lot of men who have both been in domestic violence situations. Okay, it's crazy as it sounds. There are some women that like to beat up on men. You know, and a man is, you know, in my experience, a man has been more than capable knocking the hell out of a woman. Okay, but that's just not, some men are not wired to do shit like that. Okay, but there are some men who are. If a woman hits them or threatens them in any kind of way, they're gonna knock the hell out of them. Okay, so let me give you this advice. All right, I understand that you love this woman, and you know, y'all been together for so long, and you feel disrespected because she treated you this way, and you know, it's just, you just got so emotional and so overwhelmed, right? That you just had to knock the hell out of her. Or, excuse me, or she pushed you to one too many times, or, you know, listen, to nip that shit in the bud right now, let me give you this. The minute, now see, this is where it all comes back to you. This is where it all comes back to you, baby, because there's no amount of fucking psychology training, no amount of books that you can read that's going to stop you except you. That's it. Even watching this video, it's not going to stop you. You got to step. Hopefully, some of the shit that I say will sink in And you will say, oh, damn, you know what? This crazy dude on YouTube was right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So the minute you get yourself in a situation where you deem it's gonna be a physical confrontation, the most simple, the easy, the most undifficult way, hell, I don't even know if that's a word, for you to handle some shit like this is to remove yourself. Remove yourself. Because if we're honest about it, what's gonna happen when the police are called? You're gonna be removed. One of the two of you are gonna have to go. You're gonna have to leave. That's just the way it is. One of the two of you are gonna have to leave, and if it's not voluntarily, they're gonna force you to leave. If you don't want to leave, you're probably gonna go to jail, because you're gonna get in a situation where this is my house. She don't even live here. You know, blah 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 blah. My name's on the lease. You get all this tit for tat, all this little petty shit, right? Which didn't matter, but now all of a sudden it's your house now because the police are there and shit done hit the fan. All you got to do is let that woman cool off. Let that woman cool off. That's the only thing I can say. Because there's been times where I'm like, this is getting crazy. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna put my hands, unless she's trying to kill me. Other than that, hell, I'm not finna. No, there's nothing that you can fucking do, because I already know. I already know what's gonna happen. So there's nothing a female can do to me to make me go overboard, overreact, any of that type of shit, okay? Especially not by no damn words, by her talking shit to me, and I just get all offended and go haul off and just start beating the hell out of her. No. The minute you touch her, you have already violated. Because all she has to do is say. This is the thing, I know a lot of y'all don't know this, but all a woman has to do is say that you hit her. All she got to do is say that something happened. Police are coming. Okay, they may do an investigation and say, oh, well, you know, yeah, I talked to her, I talked to him, nothing really happened, so, you know, we're going to move on. But why do you need that? Why do you need that type of media attention? Because they're gonna find out. They're gonna look at the police reports, and other public records that's public. They're gonna find out what the hell happened. Okay? So my solution to all of this is there is no more getting females high and drunk, taking them back to the room and having sex with them. The female that's drunk doesn't get to go home with you. The female that's high, she don't get to go home with you. I'm sorry. It just don't work out that way. Because, dude, if you are a prominent football player, prominent athlete, any damn where, right? You already know how the game go. You already know how the game go. So there's no sense in you even playing yourself like that. Okay, don't even play yourself like that. Don't even put yourself in a position, okay? You already know this chick is mad at you. You go into the house, you already know, hey babe, I'm just coming to get my stuff. I'm gonna let you cool off for a little bit, let it go. You already know, okay? Or don't even do the shit that's gonna get you in trouble. At least let okay, man, you know, this touched me deep, man. This touched me deep because so many of us, you know, it happens to us, man. It happens to us. So many men on all levels, not just the most elite level, but on all levels, this happens to men, and you know, we're basically vulnerable to the system, and that's not right, but that's the world we live in. So we got to recognize what's going on. We got to recognize a problem when we see one. We got to use our critical thinking skills. So, you know, if you done got a whole bunch of fucked up text messages from your girl, and when you get home, you know it's gonna be some shit. It ain't that serious, bruh. It ain't that serious. It is not that serious. You can wait until she cool off. You can wait. I mean, yeah, well, it's my house. I can go to my house whenever I get ready. I understand that, okay? But this right here is a special circumstance, okay? Call that woman. Talk to her. Baby, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell. Swallow your pride. Let your... catch that flip side of that ego and work with it, okay? Because you got two sides of your ego. One that's just, you know, fuck everybody. And the other side of the ego is, oh, love everybody. All right? You need to catch on that love side of that ego and say, baby, listen. Hey, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I know we had a little heated discussion or whatever. I need to talk to you. Whatever. I need to talk, baby. Let's talk. Can we sit down and talk somewhere? Can we sit down and talk somewhere, please? Something. You got to do something, man. You got to do something. Because if you go in and you're already pissed off, she's already pissed off, you can't wait to get back to see her so you can get all mad and tell her about herself. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. That's right there. That's what gets you in trouble. So now, enough ranting. I'm done with this. No more putting your hands on females. And no more taking drunk chicks or high chicks home. Don't even, if a chick gets high or drunk with you, don't even have sex with her. Just say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take you home. Okay? If I was you, I wouldn't even hang out with chicks that fucking drink and smoke to the point to where they just can't control themselves. Because what's going to happen is they're going to conveniently forget. Wait a minute. Did I don't remember. Was I okay with this? I was drunk. I was really high. Did I say this was okay? Was it okay for me? Did I want to do this? I'm telling you. Listen. I talk to women, I talk to men, I talk to children on a daily basis. Okay? On a daily basis. I know the stories. It's cold out here. I know what they say. I know how it goes down. Alright? So, you know, you can take this advice from a crazy dude that's on YouTube all the time. You know, or you can keep on doing what you've been doing, all right? I can't promise you a lot. I can't. And I won't. But I can guarantee you, if you don't do something different, nothing will ever change. Y'all take it easy and try not to do too much. Peace.